friends! Several years ago I made a video that was books that I won't be writing a song about. Those books and book series included the Hush Hush series, the Selection series, and Eleanor and Park. And I wanted to make a follow-up video with some more books and book series that I will not be writing a song about. And I know that this is gonna make some people really unhappy, and I am sorry, but just hear me out, listen to my explanations, and then you can leave the hate comments. Please don't leave hate comments, I'm very sensitive. Okay, so the first book series that I am not gonna write a song about is the Mara Dyer trilogy. I wanna say when people started suggesting this book series, it was like after the first and second books had come out. After the third one came out, everybody kind of quieted down on that series. And I completely understand why. I was so into the first two books. I was just like, this is such a like thriller, like mind game. I love this. I was so into it. And I really liked the writing too of the first couple of books. And then I read the third one and it made me so unhappy. It was almost like someone completely different wrote the third book. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about the third book, but I was so disappointed. And I think you end up being more disappointed when like you really do genuinely like the first couple books in the series. And I understand that it is probably very hard for an author to finish a series. I imagine that like fans of the books probably have an idea of what the ending is gonna be, and you know, if it's different than what the author intended, then I know there's sometimes a little bit of like backlash or whatever, but this one, it just felt like, it just felt bad. It felt bad. I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. As a result of that, I will not be writing a song based on the Mara Dyer trilogy. So there you go. All right, I think I ordered this in like the one that I thought you would be the least sad about to the one I think you're gonna be the most sad about. The next one that I think there's gonna be some like medium sadness is the Vampire Academy series. I know, I'm sorry. Here's the thing, I read all 6 books of the Vampire Academy series. I really enjoyed them. I just didn't have like a new angle on a song that I could write. Part of what I try and challenge myself to do is I don't wanna write like a song for every book series that's got like a strong female lead, like discovering her abilities. Like, I don't want to write that same song for every book that has that kind of core theme. It would be boring if I had like 12 versions of the song Warrior. There's only one Warrior. I mean, there's lots of Warriors, but like of my song Warrior, there's only one. And I feel like any song that I would write with kind of the same themes as Warrior, like I wouldn't like as much. It wouldn't mean as much. I just didn't find like a new angle with Vampire Academy series that I like wanted to write a song about. So it's nothing to say that it's like a bad series or I didn't like it. It just was like I couldn't think of anything like new or fresh to write about. All right, this last one, I am so scared to even like utter this into existence because it is probably one of the most requested book series that you guys want me to write a song about. Just stay with me for a second. Stay with me forever. I hope you never leave me. And I certainly hope you don't leave me because of this. So let me back it up just a minute. When I was young, let me back it up another minute. I am 29 years old. I'm gonna be 30 in August. I guess the Harry Potter books started coming out when I was in like maybe late elementary school, early middle school. So it was like I grew up with those books. And I think the thing that I love about the Harry Potter series is that, first of all, I think it's accessible to any age. Like, I don't think that someone, I mean, the funny thing, here's a funny story, like side tangent. I actually was not the first one to read the first Harry Potter book in my family. It was my mom. Because at that point, I think 2 of them were out. And I was like in the height of my just like 6th, 7th grade middle school snottiness. And I did not want anything to do with books about like wizards and magic. I thought like that was so lame. I had my like Princess Diaries series and all of my like kids versions of like historical romances, and I was fine, okay? But my mom actually read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and she was like, this is amazing. give it one chapter. Read one chapter of this book, and if you don't want to continue, I'm going to stop pestering you. And, you know, here we are, like 7 books, 8 movies, and a tattoo later. Like, I love Harry Potter. Like, if there's one thing that you just ever need to know that's like quintessential, like Beth, it's that I love Harry Potter. And I think one of the things that I liked so much about Harry Potter is that even though I started it when I was younger, like even as an adult, when I go back and reread it, like it still feels like okay to be an older person reading Harry Potter. And I do think that the books like got darker and grew up with the audience. I don't know if I am biased because I just remember like the, you know, magic of like going to midnight book releases when that was still a thing, and you know, the bookstores would have these like big themed parties leading up to the midnight releases, and just the excitement and, you know, wanting to lock yourself away to be able to like read it before, you know, you heard anything else about it. And I don't know if maybe like part of me is biased because of that, and maybe if I were 29 and starting to read the first Harry Potter book, like maybe I wouldn't be drawn to it as much. I don't know. All of this is my like super long-winded way of saying that I will not be writing a song based on the Percy Jackson series. I get so many requests for this, and I really do feel bad. I started reading the first book several months ago, and I read the first book and I read the second book. But that was kind of where I decided to stop. Here's the thing is like, I know a lot of you guys are, you know, a good deal younger than me. And so I know that like either you are like currently reading the Percy Jackson series, or like you started it when you were the same age that I started Harry Potter. And I think that it's so creative. Like, I think that this like, you know, combination of worlds that he's done is really great, and I think it's a great tool for like young people to learn about Greek mythology. But I did a little research online because after the second book I was just like, I feel not too old for this, but like I guess maybe too old for this. I don't know. I looked online to see like, do the books get like darker? And kind of the general consensus online was they don't get more mature like with the audience. I don't know. I'm so like sad and like torn about this because I know how much you guys love the Percy Jackson series, and it is not because I disliked it. I just have so many books that I want to read right now. 15 years ago, I would have been about it. Like, you know, 15, 20 years ago, absolutely. But it's not speaking to me at this current moment in my life. So I feel bad. I actually do, like, I struggled with this. I care a lot about what you guys want. And what would make you guys happy. So I know this is gonna make you guys like hopefully not angry, but I know it's gonna make you sad, and I hate to feel like I've made you sad. To end it on a positive note, I am so excited for the next couple of book-based songs that I have coming out. I've got one based on the Dark Artifices, and then I have not told anybody this yet, but I have one that's set for later this year that's based on the Shatter Me series. So I am very excited. And there are so many wonderful books, and I fully anticipate to write many more songs based on those books. So I'm sorry that these books are not going to be part of that. But as always, I would love to hear in the comments below what books or book series you would like to see me write a song about, because you guys keep my TBR list real long, and I love you for it. So thank you for giving me wonderful things to read. I love you. I hope that I have not disappointed you too much. But please know that I have so many like fun things in store. So, mwah, I love you. Bye.